Hello Internet, welcome back to the Binding of Isaac. I think we're going to do a normal run today. What happened to Samson? Where's Samson at? We have to go to Satan fight, we could do the chest, we could do Hush, we could do boss rush, we could do greed mode. Greed mode with Samson seems like it would be pretty good. Man, we're at a -5 win streak? Oh man, okay. Give me a normal Samson run, I think. And we'll try to go to Satan here. Yeah. Okay, so, not gonna lie, I have a little bit to rant about. And first Isaac of the day, hopefully, I'm keeping my head on right. So I'm gonna rant for like the first part of the video, and then we're gonna try to back off and have a more regular commentary situation. So I was just talking to my grandfather. I have to be a little quiet because he's in the house right now. And everyone in my family does DoorDash right now. Oh, good. We have a curse that teleports us. Love that. One of the worst items in the game. Oh, notched axe. This is not what I thought it was. So this destroys rocks? Well, let's use it over here. Oh. Oh, as long as I hold it, it destroys rocks? Okay. I mean, that does seem mildly useful. So here we got some bombs out of it. And I guess it's only for the room. Yeah. Okay, I mean, that does seem like it has some use. It's obviously not increasing the quality of our run in any way, but it's something. Okay, blow this up. I hate jumping enemies. Seems like there's a lot of them on the burning basement, because I think the thing here is that it's just filled with enemies that can be caught on fire, so that they can deal increased damage. So I guess that's thematic, but mostly it just seems annoying. Yeah, so the whole family does DoorDash right now. My mom does it, my brother does it, my grandparents both do it. It's like, it's fine. It's a little extra income. I'd probably do it if I wasn't a felon. I don't think they'd hire me as a felon, honestly, even though it has nothing to do with that. It's just like people say, like, oh, well, we're not going to give you people's addresses because you're a felon. You're going to probably, like, go rape and murder them. And it's like, no, I kind of just want to deliver food. And, like, what do you think? I'm going to murder them or, like, case their house or something. And it's like, no, I just, need a little money and it would be nice. Why don't we smash the rocks, I guess, up here since we have the battery charge. Smash all this, maybe get a tarot card out of the pot. I would like to leave because I don't want to deal with the spider. Yeah, that seemed inevitable. And we lost data miner when we took, or we lost the mine item when we took a hit there. So it's a little annoying because anytime we try to use that to clear urns or skulls, it's going to spawn enemies, which will inevitably cause us problems. Whatever, probably we'll just lean on using bombs mostly. And I said to him, hey, because my grandpa, he's 74 and he has some breathing problems. And I said, hey, maybe you ought to be a little careful when you go and do DoorDash. And he was like, why? And I said, well, why do you think? The coronavirus. And he says, oh, it's nothing. It's barely worse than the flu. It's the same mortality rate as the flu. And I was like, nope. Like, in my head, I thought, no, that's not true at all. But that's his attitude. He's like, I don't care if I get it. And it really bothers me because, like, this is the ranty part, okay? So bear with me. Don't hate me. This is Donald Trump's fault because he told everyone, hey, it's basically the flu. I mean, don't even worry about it. And it really pissed me off when he said that because there's a lot of people like my grandparents, or specifically my grandfather, who treat Trump's words as gospel. And it's like, he said that, and that is not correct. And then, like 4 days later, he declared a national emergency. And it's like, if it's just the flu, why would you declare a national emergency? Why would the CDC say these things? Why would the WHO say the things that they've said? If it literally is just the flu, then there's nothing to be concerned about at all. Why are you doing all of this? And so it really frustrates me because I could show my grandfather numbers. I could say, okay, hey, look, this is a scientific study. This is literally the mortality rate of people your age is very high. Last I looked at it, it was like 11% of people over 70 who got sick die from this. It's like literally like 11%. It's 1 in 10 chance that you will die. And I'm guessing that those numbers have gone up as more cases have been around. But add to that that he has breathing problems, and it's even higher then. And I'm frustrated because even if I showed him numbers, I blame 100% of this on Donald Trump. And I know some of it is like my grandfather just not taking things seriously, but he has been conditioned to he supports Trump, and Trump has fed him for, at this point, years about fake news. And so even if I showed him numbers, he would just tell me, oh, that's just the media, that's fake news. It's like, why? Why would you think that it's fake news? It literally does not benefit them to close down the government and all this stuff. Why would that, how does that in any way benefit anyone? Like, it's frustrating to me, and I'm very concerned about his safety. I'm taking it pretty seriously. I'm 32 and I have breathing problems, and it makes me nervous. And to hear someone who's in their 70s be like, nah, it's fine, Trump said it's going to be fine, is really frustrating to me. And I blame, again, some of it is, his personal responsibility, my grandfather's personal responsibility. But he is look, I love my grandpa, but he is a simple-minded man. He does not think for himself. He does not make his own decisions. He looks for people to follow. That is the person that he is. Okay, and I love him very much, and I don't want you to think that I'm like saying he's a bad person or incompetent or anything like that. It's not like that. He just is an old man who needs someone to follow, and he has picked Trump as that individual. So real frustrating. Is this tractor beam? Mom's eyeshadow. Charm tears. I mean, that could be somewhat useful. Again, does not really directly benefit my run. I would prefer a stats up, really, of any sort, but primarily damage and rate of fire is what we're always looking for. Ooh, actually, Curse Room as Samson. We would lose our Devil Deal chance, but we could really up our damage. And I guess damage is less important as Samson because we have the ability to generate more. Why don't we... How many urns? There were urns in the last room. Let's use our minor thing. See if we can find... Do the bottom ones first, because when the spiders jump out, they tend to jump down. Man, nothing. Okay, well... What are you going to do? Lust, I think, is fine. You're the one that just runs at me, right? You don't do anything else. I wish you would stop bouncing, though, and just line up with my tears would be great. Oh, feeling that damage. That lack of damage. You got me, you stupid pink man. Well, there goes our Devil Deal chance. Makes us larger. Well, whatever. Well, I'm gonna go... I mean, we have a fair number of heart pickups on the map already. Let's go hurt ourselves a little bit. Problem is we can't see our health, and I don't know if it does a full heart of damage or half a heart. We'll go one more time. Don't kill me. We died. That's okay. That run wasn't shaping up very well anyway. D6 is like fantastic. Really like that. Thank you. That's a very good item to get on floor 1. We'll hold off on the curse room or the whatever room. Okay. I hate spiders. Why did it have to be spiders? Yeah, so that's the ranty part of the episode. I'm really frustrated with Donald Trump in general, just because over the last few years I've had to watch him say really, really heinous shit on Twitter. And I've always been of the opinion, like when Trump got elected, I was like, man, this is not who I would have liked to be I mean, don't get me wrong, I didn't like Hillary either. I'm kind of a Bernie guy, but really I don't think Bernie can win, so I'm not, you know, whatever. Don't judge me. I'm left-leaning. I'm largely a center person. I believe, you know, a lot of times I fit with libertarians, you know, it just depends on your definition and who you're talking to. Sometimes I hear libertarians talking, I'm like, that is, you know, makes sense to me. Small business, you know, small government, that kind of stuff. But then there are other times when I hear libertarians be like, you know, this is, I mean, I don't even want to get into it, but they say some stuff. It doesn't matter what my political opinions are. But anyway, Trump got elected, and I was like, man, I really don't like this man. I really don't like the things that he said. I don't like the things that have come out about him. You know, Trump, everyone says, like, oh, he's a businessman. It's like, yeah, but he lost all of his money, like, a bunch of times. And, you know, he had a couple racist lawsuits against him for being allegedly racist and keeping certain types of people out of his buildings. And it's like, I don't really like any of that. You know, as someone with black family, that stuff really bothers me. Man, we're getting overwhelmed because the guys he's spawning have a ton of HP. I mean, look how many times we hit them before. What was that? He just became a Super Saiyan? I don't know. Our damage is terrible. I'm almost tempted to take some hits here to get our damage up, because these guys are also champions, and they're just taking so many hits here. I thought there would be a cap to how many he could spawn, but he seems to just be spawning a ton of them. My goodness, this is terrible. Are we gonna die? I just picked up the D6. I'm super irritated that we're gonna lose this run because he spawns these champions with tons of HP. Stay away from me. Please die, dude. I don't want to lose the D6. Okay. Thank you, God. That was horrible. This gives us stuff. Okay. This is like a bad item to get on floor 1. Oh, why? I'm such an idiot. I have the D6. Why didn't I re-roll? Why didn't I re-roll? What a dumb thing. Okay. Because I knew that was a bad item. I just wasn't in the mindset that we have a D6, even though I was just talking about it. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, he wasn't who I would have elected. There's some stuff, you know, the whole, you gotta grab him by the vagina is something that really bothered me. But, you know, whatever. I don't, it's not a popular vote system, and they, you know, it is what it is. Gerrymandering, etc. Blue Collar America came out, etc. So I wasn't thrilled with him being elected, but I was like, okay, well, he's going to be president. You know, nothing you can do about that. So you might as well just hope for the best and hope that he turns into, like, a good president, right? Totally plausible that he might completely change his act in the seat of the president and be a very different person than he was prior to that. You know, you see that with some elected officials. And then it's just been multiple years of watching him harass people, say nasty things about people, often really offensive things, pseudo-racist, pseudo-sexist things. And it's frustrating to me to... it's the same thing when I'm on the internet and I see people who don't know how to talk to each other. It just... he strikes me as a troll. A lot of what he says really bothers me. And I wish he would just delete his Twitter account and be the president. Because I think if he would just shut the fuck up and be the president, I wouldn't have a problem with it. But he has to, you know, go on social media and run his mouth, basically. Okay, so let's stop rambling. Anyway, you know, we're going to go bomb this. Because I think some of these have beds in them. And a bed is a full heal. So I don't know if this is worth my bombs. But we're going to try. Because we're not doing very well here. So can I sleep in this? Z. Wooden cross has appeared in the basement. Didn't think that would unlock anything. So that is nice. And we are fully healed, which is great. Really, really good. Especially as Samson, because that means we got all that damage up from taking hits. But we still, we have the full health going into, like, the boss fight area. Okay. Cluster bombs is, like, not good. Oh... I think this is good. Damage down. Oh, this is... yeah, okay, I remember this. Problem is, even if we get damage ups in the future, they're now much, much smaller. So, like, getting a damage up now would have a very minimal effect on our damage, because I think it changes our damage multiplier. But still, I think this is good for us because it increases... I can't get in there. Yes, I can. Oh, I don't have a bomb. What am I doing? Because we would like to get those battery charges for the boss fight so we could re-roll the boss item if it's not favorable. Yeah, I don't know if I like soy milk, but it's what we have, so... I mean, look how many hits it takes to kill a fly. Their damage is very, very low. Monstro should be relatively easy fight. Anyway, let's not talk about Trump anymore. I'm sorry, I have opinions. I know that in general you're supposed to keep them to yourself, but because I am a relatively center individual, I think most of the time people are like, oh yeah, it's fine that he thinks that, you know, it's obvious that he's not. People get mad when you're at an extreme. If you're like if I came in here and was like, Donald Trump is the filthiest president we've ever had, I hate him, I hope he dies in a fire, people be like, okay, that's a little ridiculous, you should not be like that. And if I came in and was like, Donald Trump is the best human being who's ever lived, and anyone who speaks ill of him should be burned alive at the stake, then that's where the problem comes, is when people are in the extremes. I think as a relatively center individual, this is the mall. This, I think when we take damage, it creates a black circle around us, or maybe it's just random. But it deals like a ton of damage to enemies, so I think that'll really help if we can get some more HP up, or spirit hearts. We're really deprived of health on this run so far. We did get the HP up, but like, we need more. Yeah, kind of thought that might happen. Man, we only get 0.1 damage now as Samson because of this item we took. I got caught on the mushroom there. So, really exciting. Looks like he shoots tears even when he's not got his head up. And this is just painful. Oh, I can't believe we didn't take a hit there. We really need to find some spirit hearts. God, I hate spiders. Anyway. Oh, so there the effect triggered. It's not on damage. I'm not sure why it triggers or what the criteria is. We're really hurting. Oh, we're definitely going to take these, because we're not doing real great. Okay, definitely not going to mess with the Mimic. It's interesting that they put the Mimic chest in the room with heart pickups, though, so that seems pretty nice. Anyway, yeah, I don't think I'm particularly offensive in my opinions, so I think that it's generally okay to express myself. I have no idea what this is, but I'm betting it's an active item. Reusable Eternity. Ooh, okay. I mean, we're going to lose it because of our setup. We could use that once per floor. I mean, the D6 is just so much better. We'll try coins. Of course not. So we'll bomb this. Blank card, also an active item. We'll go look for a D6 charge here. See if we can get this charged up. Anyway, that ends the ranty portion of the episode. The other thing I want to talk about is coronavirus. And I'm of two minds of this, okay? Number one, I feel like I shouldn't be talking about it because people are already living with it. They don't want to have to hear about it when they're looking to get away from it in their entertainment. But on the other hand, I personally watch entertainment. I mean, this is not a great item, but it is pretty good. It gives a chance of not taking damage when we get hit by bullets. We're definitely going to lose this Eternal Heart. I just can't foresee us taking that down to the next floor. Okay. I think the black ring must be based on our damage, because that I kind of thought would instant kill that guy, and it really barely did any damage to him. No, I can't afford that. Stop teleporting me. On the other hand, I consume media, and what I'm noticing is that people aren't talking about it. You know, I only watch a few YouTubers, so it's possible it's just that I'm not watching the right people to hear about it. But like, it's really bizarre to me that I go on YouTube and nobody seems to want to talk about it. And it makes me kind of nervous, because I want to hear about other people's experiences. I want to hear how other people are handling it. So I'm kind of torn between whether it's appropriate to talk about or not, because I don't want to freak people out. And I know that this is entertainment, and you probably don't. Just like politics, you don't want to hear about politics when you're just trying to, you know, be entertained and distracted. There goes our Eternal Heart, of course. We have no money. We have no pickups. We've been clearing the floors. Okay, just go to the boss fight. Hate that we got Pestilence, because we're not going to have a recharge to re-roll the garbage item it gives. Okay. I mean, and we don't have money to try and buy one or anything either. I mean, if you can just stay in that corner, that would be great. So, I've been dealing with it. And we talked about my work and stuff that is not like, we're not going to be closing down our work. I'm tempted to head, can we go to the fight room? Because if we can get one more battery charge, or if we go in this room and it has an enemy in it, it would count. I just can't open you. Sure, let's do it. I would like to re-roll. Oh, we already picked up the band. Oh my god, I'm really misplaying. We already picked up the item, so I can't even re-roll it. So what am I thinking? Really dumb, internet. I'm really dumb. Sorry, it's been a weird morning already. So anyway, we talked about my job not closing down and them not really taking any kind of precautions or anything. But they have started where when we pick up our stuff, they are now keeping us separated and keeping us far apart so that we're not all bunched together, which I think is a nice step. I think it would be better if they closed the dang business because it's a non-essential business. But yeah, they're not going to do that, so oh well. And then I talked about my therapy as well. Man, I wish I had not picked up the meat cube. Man, it's such a misplay. Because we could have turned that into value, and instead we have nothing. And now we're overcharging the D6, so it's like I'm not even getting, well, hate spiders. Hate spiders. There goes our double deal chance, because I'm sure we're going to take a hit here. Not that we have the hearts to spend on a double deal anyway. 2 of hearts is fine. We'll keep that as a healer. Man, was really hoping to find the item room early so we could... man, that guy's tanky, huh? So we could take advantage, spend our D6 charge already. I think soy milk was really maybe not in our best interest. I think the Maw of the Void pickup is very valuable. It's just that we have such low HP that I'm afraid to get in there and really do anything. Oh, it just doubles your health. I thought it was a full heal. That is a bummer. And our item room is way over there. So it doesn't look like... It looks like we're going to overcharge the D6 a lot and really waste a lot of these charges. And I talked about my therapy, how they're not shutting down either, and it kind of bothered me. But then yesterday when I went to therapy, they were like, yeah, we are kind of shutting down. We're going to be doing individual sessions rather than group therapy, which I think is a good call. And then my insurance actually covers... Oh my god, I'm so frustrated that we got the D6 and like we're just gonna lose this run. I'm taking a lot of real bad hits. I'm making misplays on re-rolling items. It's so disappointing to get such a good item and then blow it. And because we have chocolate milk, I'm like staying way back and shooting a lot instead of getting up in their faces. I think this is the room we die in. Because I'm afraid of like getting up in front of them. Take me back to the menu. We're at 23 minutes. I'm just going to do an Azazel run because they tend to be fast. You still never beat Satan, so we'll shoot to go to Satan with Azazel as well. Always with the burning basement. And it's very smoky and taking hits immediately. Taking hits immediately. Super awesome. Doing really well today. Having a lot of fun. My insurance, I don't know which one. Speed and shot speed are really not good. As Azazel, I don't like having a lot of speed because I tend to rush up to enemies, shoot, and back up. And when I have a lot of speed, I tend to run into them. Which is not the game's fault, but is still a problem. You know, it's still a problem. And they said, you know, your insurance covers phone sessions. So for me personally, plus she said, you know, you live with older people, you have some breathing problems, you're kind of a high-risk individual, so we really don't want you coming in if you don't have to. So we're going to be doing phone therapy for a little while. And on the one hand, it's really nice because Wednesdays are like completely shot when I go to group therapy. It's like I drive about an hour out there, and then, you know, we have an hour and whatever session, and you drive 45 minutes home because there's a little less traffic coming home, and it eats up my whole day basically. And then also because the day of my group therapy is the same day, it's like a really busy day at work. So it just feels very stressful to do that. So I'm a little excited to try phone therapy, although there's no good place in my house to do it where my family won't be able to overhear me. And I really don't want them getting a lot of insight into my struggles and things. Stars is also a teleport. I think it takes you to the item room. The stars. You know, I don't know. The fool teleports you to the starting room. Did we have a curse room or anything? No. So we'll just go fight the boss. We'll keep the stars card, I guess. Could blow up some urns to try and find some more stuff. Nah. Let's get out of here. Go do the boss fight. So I'm interested in phone therapy. I think it'll be an experiment. What I like is that this sort of thing is happening around. So like this could be a new common thing over time, depending on how long this situation lasts. We might end up with this being a more common life experience, you know. Oh, I'm just now noticing my volume is turned down. Hopefully that was not a problem for this whole freaking episode. It's interesting, like they're doing movie releases, and I think that it's interesting that they're gonna do things like that. I think that that's something that should have been happening for a long time. Does this even affect Brimstone? Kind of. I don't hate it, but I don't love it. It almost looks like we have a little bit more range. Does it give us range? Let's drop it real quick and see what it changes here. No, it's a rate of fire. Still, that's pretty good. Yeah, okay. Ooh, coins are not really what I was looking for, but that's fine. Boss rush room. We'll do it. Why not? We're already not having a great... Why didn't it spawn anything? Not having a great time in Isaac today, doing real poorly. So might as well just try, shoot for the stars. Monstro. I think it's always Monstro if you do boss rush, like on floor 1 or 2. Just because I think it uses the early game bosses depending on what floor you're on when you trigger the room. Should be one more? No? Okay. I mean, we got a fair number of coins on this floor. Maybe we can turn that into some value. I think it's interesting to see, you know, the movie releases. I'm personally of the opinion that you should be able to rent movies the minute they come out, essentially in a theater, because not everyone has the capabilities of going to a theater. And like you know, I tend to be a little like people with limitations minded. So like not everyone can actually go to a theater. Even if they do, the theater experience is not always very pleasant. And so I like the idea of being able to do that kind of stuff from home. I don't think we found our item room, so we're gonna go look for that. So I think it's a really interesting turn, and I'm curious to see the response to it. Now, I think the movies that are launching are not particularly appealing. Like, the only one I can remember that is going to launch at home like that is Trolls 2, and I, of course, have no interest in seeing what is most likely a really shitty sequel to what was a really shitty kids movie. So that doesn't interest me very much, but, like, they pushed back the James Bond release, and I was like, you know, if you release that, I would pay $20 to see James Bond like the day it was released. I know I'm probably alone in that. I know not a lot of people love that franchise anymore, but I really love Daniel Craig, and I'd shell out some money for that. But they just pushed it back instead of doing that. So it's like, I'm hoping they release some good stuff. I don't know if Poison Tears even affects this Brimstone. We have a lot of coins. We don't have an active item, so I don't think the battery charge... Do we take it and just hope to get an active item? Or not? Because we've had runs with just no active items. Yeah. Yeah, okay. I don't think the compass is good. We only have one bomb. Broken stopwatch. Sure, we'll take it. Give me a spirit heart too. Broken stopwatch is an item that will occasionally, when we enter a room, will slow everyone down. Well, we got Guppy's head, which is actually bad for double charge because it only takes one room to charge. So we'll check the curse room. Yeah, it would have been too good to get another 2 guppy items on one floor. Would have been too nice, huh? Okay, go up to the boss fight here. So I don't know. I'm interested in how that goes and how people respond to it. I think it's a really good thing. I think that you know, being forced to make changes like that. Oh, we did poison him, so that's good. Get a devil deal as well. HP up is fine. That's really good, in fact, because we'll probably... Okay, well, definitely, of course, going to take Mom's knife. Oh, now I want to get rid of the wiggle worm, because that's real weird. I don't really want that. Nope, why would you pick it back up after you just said you don't want it anymore? Because I would rather be able to shoot in a straight line and really know where my shot's going to go. We've cleared the floor. Yeah, head down. I think it's interesting to see people adjusting, you know, and the real shift to, like, delivery services. I'm hoping, you know, as a country bumpkin, we don't really have a lot of delivery services, and I'm hoping that this situation really forces them to kind of implement those things. I realize the main reason it's not done is because it's not financially feasible when people live so far apart to drive so far. Here we got the stopwatch effect. So we can't control when it happens, but when it happens, it's almost always going to be really beneficial for us. I think with Mom's knife and Guppy's head, we basically have one. It's just a matter of conserving. We don't have bombs. Conserving our HP, really, and just not making bad decisions. And I think not taking devil deals is going to be real important because we otherwise will end up taking a lot of... losing all of our spirit hearts. Let's go find our item room we never found. So it's interesting, and I'm hoping that society shifts in that direction, because I'm very much a homebody. I don't like going out really in any capacity ever. And so I think it's really intriguing to see... I mean, we have Mom's knife. Does this even do anything? We wouldn't lose Mom's knife. Mom's knife surely is the most important thing. Oh, and it shoots now? I mean, we're just going to melt enemies, basically. A key to spend 5 cents on, like a spirit heart or something, doesn't seem worth it. Might as well clear the rest of the floor, I guess. We could use some more pickups. Okay, but I think we have a great run at this point. Now we're just looking to up our damage, because I believe damage does impact Mom's knife. So, and of course Guppy's head is going to just keep generating a lot of value for us. Then we'll head down to the next floor. We only have one Guppy item. Even if we don't turn into Guppy, we basically have one at this point. Mom's knife is not a guaranteed victory. We'll bomb this. Maybe we'll get some keys and stuff out of it. Just coins, of course. So there goes our last bomb. I don't know. I'm a homebody, and I believe most everything should be available on the internet. In fact, last night I was just looking up some books from my childhood. I mean, that does nothing for us. And I found a website online that's like a... it's like a library where they accumulate... Basically, their goal is to accumulate every book available and make it a virtual library with more or less every book that's ever been published. I am not getting pickups out of these chests. And it's a little bothersome. Temperance? You are spirit heart. Oh, you're blood machine. No. No, I don't want to play you. 4 cents for a bomb. I don't know. I think everything... And it was like really exciting because like I had been looking for a copy of this book I read when I was a kid. It's called Invitation to the Game. I mean, we have to. It could have Guppy items in it. Can't believe that bomb didn't get us. No Guppy items, of course, because they're 90% troll bombs, but whatever. Take this. Are you a wizard? I hate that. Is it going to shoot Mom's knife weird? No. It's called Invitation to the Game by Monica Hughes. It's like this, I mean, I guess it's young adult fantasy, or sci-fi. It's like a post-apocalyptic... I mean, it's not post-apocalyptic at all. It's, what's the word? Dystopia. That's the word I was looking for. Not post-apocalyptic. It's like a dystopian future where basically every job is done by a robot, and it's about these young adults who kind of get sucked into this life of like living as there's kind of like a social welfare system where like everyone kind of has enough. It's not that you get paid per se, it's that you're given lodging and food and everything, and it's kind of, it's just interesting. It's something I read as a kid that really interested me. I mean, we'll take the habit, I guess. We'll put the coins in here. We have a lot of coins. We haven't been donating as much as we should. Store upgrade. Oh, well, good. Now we'll even get more items in stores in the future. That's really good. That also gave us an achievement for that. I guess we keep looking for pickups because we're a little light on keys and things. I don't think I can fly through them. Oh, I can. So I could... Oh, no, I can't. Okay. I was going to say, I don't think I can just shoot across them or anything. Oh, you look like a bad item. Toxic blast and +5 bombs. That's actually fine. So we don't have to be so reluctant to spend our bombs at this point. I really don't know secret rooms. This looks like a candidate for a secret room. No? Give me this. Health up. Sure. That enables us in the future to take another devil deal. I would love to get like, I don't know, the pentagram or something. I mean, you boys just stood no chance. Spelunker boy achieved. Telekinesis has appeared in the basement. I mean, this is not great. We were hoping for something a little bit more impactful, but that's okay. Again, really looking to up Mom's Knife's damage. Where are we going in this run? To the devil? To Satan, I think? If I remember right. So we'll do that. I mean, these guys, you're just melting the enemies at this point. Full health. Get a lot of good pills as well, which is a little unusual. The lovers, doesn't matter. Pills, lemon party, bomb this, of course. Hope to get some keys. Lovers, great. I need keys, though. I really need keys to get our... I mean, we really don't. We, again, at this point, have one, essentially. There's the stopwatch again. Oh, we unlocked the small rock. Well, great. We had just been talking about that in a previous episode. Safe. I mean, we didn't have a trinket, so we'll take it. This is what kills me about Isaac, is that, like, some runs it's so painful, and then some runs you just get, like, one item and it completely shifts the game. I've seen everything. Presumably reveals secret rooms when we come across them. Seems like a not great item. I can't really think of what else it would do. We're, of course, at max HP because we're just, we're not taking damage at this point. We're killing everything so quickly. No reason to go in the shop. Actually, it could be a greed fight. We'll go in there. See if we can get Steam sale or something. We have so many flies right now. Nope. Nope, not a greed fight. So, no real reason for us to be in here, unfortunately. When you actually want it to be greed, it's, of course, not greed. We'll hate this. Oh, man. We actually... That's a pretty big radius, and it extinguishes fires almost instantly. So I think our damage maybe is better than I thought. I have so many bombs I don't need to do this, but I'm going to try to push them together. Yeah, I don't know. The more I think about coronavirus, the more upsetting it is to me personally. I know we had an episode of Isaac like 4 episodes ago or something. I think it was right after the episode where I kind of was stressed out about coronavirus and said some paranoid things. I really didn't think these would block the bomb blasts. So I was hoping to find some tarot cards or something. Nope. Okay. Unfortunately, second horseman, so we're basically just going to take another meat cube. I mean, I think it takes 3 meat cubes before it becomes a familiar. Goat head is great because it will open up devil deals all the time now, and we can kind of pick and choose which ones we think are value. I would have rather had the pentagram or the whip or something, or the mark or anything that upped our damage, but... did we even look at the secret rooms in the last floor? Freaking Steam sale's pretty great. So we'll be able to pick up another item or 2 on this floor, I think. Provided that the other greed fight isn't in our shop. and it stresses me out. And you know, I'm someone, for again, if you don't know, I have PTSD, and I sometimes suffer from paranoid thoughts, and so I get a little bit crazy. Fishtail, trying to remember, just keep safety cap because I don't know what it does. Because I remember the fish items not being very good. There's a fish head and a fish tail. I don't really know what either of them do. Secret room. Oh, we've already been in this one. Item room. I don't know what you do. You might up damage. Nope. Conjoined. Yep, not a good item. Not a good item for us. Because we're already just destroying enemies with our knife. So we're never really getting close enough to them for this guy to do a lot of work for us. Yeah, it freaks me out a little bit, and I make some bad decisions, you know, and I have some paranoia, and I don't want that to be my content because I don't want to scare people with my paranoia, and I know that it's not super rational. A lot of it comes from a place of irrationality. Yeah, that's why it's such an unpleasant thing, is because I know, hey, you're not making sense right now. You're slipping into that fear that is not rational fear, but just a fear of you don't know what's going to happen, so you're having a poor reaction. And I don't want that to be my content because I don't want to incite other people to having similar fears. I mean, we have 4 keys, we might as well. High Priestess is better than Are You a Wizard, so we'll take that. Check our shop. 3 cents. 1 + 1 = boom. I'm assuming that just makes our bombs bigger. Let's get another item out of this. Boom is not a good item for us. PhD would be nice. We've never taken this robot thing. Give me this. Mod Buddy. I think all it does is display enemy health bars. Yeah. Maybe it increases damage a little bit as well. Kind of like critical hits or something. Anyway, we're going to look for a penny, and then we're going to try to buy another item before we leave the floor. Since we have Steam sale. That might have made it so bombs always duplicate. That one bomb item we picked up, maybe it always spawns 2 bombs instead of 1. Health up is great because we have the goat head, which means we're going to be getting more devil deals. And we can spend our health on that. These have a health bar? That's interesting. Eternal Heart, also pretty great for the same reason. We're looking for a penny, though. Oh, you're a heart goblin. No spirit hearts around. Why don't we play him a little bit? See what he does. You give us the coin purse, which is not a good item. Paralysis, oh, exciting. Amnesia, also really bad. Yeah, really bad pills. We did get a penny though, so we'll go back and see about. Why do I have full spirit hearts? I just took several hits. I think the shop was down here. I don't think PhD is worth it. The Bible is an active item. We have Guppy's head. I don't know what this is. Pay to play, money talks. Yeah, I don't really know what that means, but okay. Boss fight was like right and up, I think, in the top right area. Man, I hate amnesia. I really hate that there are like pills that are just bad for you. I wish all pills had like a positive and negative to them. So like, okay, you want to make pills that are not so good? Well, make them negative, but maybe they reveal the map, but they, you know, reduce your whatever for temporarily or something like that. I don't know, really. We're going to the devil, so we'll check this. We really should do boss. Actually, we've done boss rush as Azazel, so I don't think that that's even worth it. Maybe if we had a teleport card. What hit me there? Oh, you're still alive in the corner. Definitely taking pentagram. I don't want this. This would cost us. Ooh, actually, for 1 red heart, we could get this. We could get rid of the conjoined twin and the robo buddy, and it would give us 2 devil deal items. Okay. Contract from below, that's the pickup one. Spirit of the Night. Spirit of the Night. I think just gives you flying. So that's not a good item. for us, unfortunately. But we did convert 1 red heart into 2 devil deal items. Little brim, this weird oddish over here, little slug man. None of them seem like they're worth my time. So let's just head down. Yeah, we're going to go to the devil here as Azazel. We've already done boss rush. Actually, should have checked this before. We have not done boss rush? Or is that what the star is? That's probably what the star is, I think. So we probably... because I seem to remember doing it when we had, like, regular brimstone or mom's knife or something. Anyway, not worried about the run. At this point, we, again, should just be guaranteed a win. Yeah, I don't mean to be paranoid, of course. I don't like being paranoid. It's not something I have a ton of control over. Usually in those situations, the only thing you can do is back off for a little while and, like, try to get your head on right. There's no, like, trick to immediately dispel irrational thoughts. If there was, it would be much less trouble to deal with, and it would be a lot easier to give people like me mental health treatment. But, yeah, there's no magic trick. It's just, it is what it is. We're going to keep Ansu's here for probably the devil floor so that we can quickly traverse through there without starting to take a lot of hits. This seems pretty common for me. As soon as I hit the womb, I start taking a lot of damage. We would like to avoid that if possible, of course. Probably just want to go to the boss fight, honestly. I don't know why. I don't really need pickups or anything. I'm just now noticing it only got rid of the meat cube. It didn't get rid of the Robo Buddy, which I didn't even take notice to initially. I mean, I'll pop you 1 red heart. Sweet. Check the room here. More red hearts. Sweet. Take me to the boss fight. Mama Gertie? Oh my god. I mean, you're dead. We got the bandage, which again, we'll convert to value in here. You know, normally I'd play them. We have a lot of HP. Go ahead and play 1. Oh, apparently taking damage also refills Guppy's head. Full health doesn't really do it for me. Give me an item. I don't want whatever that is. Okay, damage up. I don't really want to spend all my hearts in here because I'm nervous. No, I'm going to keep Ansu's. So we're not going to blow up the skulls either because we're going to keep the vision thing. Okay, yay cancer. I don't want well, lowered my rate of fire. I mean, does it even matter with mom's knife? It seems like it's... okay, it doesn't seem to matter. Just take me down. Okay, what about half max health? I wouldn't have gone much lower than this. Spirit hearts? Greed. Okay, I mean, there's no more shops, so I don't know how much that really matters, but... okay. Spirit heart. It would be nice to use Ansu's to quickly get through here, but we're gonna, like I said, save that for the Devil Deal floor, I think. Or the, Satan floor. Just so we don't end up aimlessly wandering around forever. What do you got? Can these have spirit hearts in them? I don't know. Probably. Yeah, okay. That was a good decision. Getting 2 spirit hearts. We're probably not going to take 2 full hearts of damage here, so that seems like it's going to be in our benefit. Chub, you just... You're not even close to anything scary. We'll take this instead. Oh no, this is the mysterious candy. I thought it was a wafer or something. Take this stuff. Get me out of here. Yeah, so we upped our health a little bit, which is nice. I don't know, internet. Would you watch movies that release on just the internet? If, like, because I remember back in December or whenever 1917 came out, I was like, man, I really, really want to see this movie, but I also don't want to go to the theater because I just don't want to deal with people and stuff, and I just didn't go see it. And I waited for a long time to try and get a hold of a copy online, and don't ask me about any of that because I don't want to talk about it. But like, that was something I was really excited for. I heard really amazing things about the film, and was super excited to see, but I didn't want to go to the theater. So if that had come out and they were like, hey, it'll be $20, but you can watch this the day it premieres, I would have done that. Would you do that? Leave me a comment. Let me know if that's something you would do. I think this is Cambion Conception, which gives us a familiar every, like, I don't know, several times we get hit. And then this is Black Powder. I actually don't think either of those are good for us. What is this? The Blue Womb. Have we done that with you? I think so. I think that's what the droplets in the lower right corner are. Let's just go to the devil fight. Yeah, we'll go to the devil fight. Is there something after the devil? I don't really remember. Is there something after the devil? If we beat Isaac, we go to the blue baby fight. What happens if we beat the devil? Let's save Ansuz for the next floor, in case there is a next floor. I don't remember if there is, though. And I don't know what that floor is, if it does exist. It's not Hush. We already... Hush is the blue guy, I believe. Yeah, let's save Ansuz. If it turns out that it's just this floor, that's okay, too. Because we have such a powerful run. We're not in really any danger. Let's see if we can get some... Can I hit both of you at once? Okay. See if we can get some spirit hearts. No? Okay, I mean, whatever. It's fine. The run's very good, so I'm not really worried about it. It would depend on the movie for me. Like, I like a lot of really bad horror movies. I wouldn't pay a bunch of money to go see a really bad horror movie online. You know, that's something I would wait for, like, until it's like $4.99 on video on demand or whatever. It's not worth... Because they said they're going to be premiering movies at like $20. And I understand why. Because their thought process is that you would make it a kind of a night with your family, where your whole family would sit down. Oh, you're a trap. I can't kill you. I see. Okay. You would sit down with your whole family and watch it, so it would presumably be much cheaper for you to watch it with every member of your family for $20 than it would to go and spend, you know, $8 a person or whatever to see it all together. Problem is, as an individual like myself who would be watching alone, I can't really negotiate $20 for some, you know, like I wanted to see Pet Sematary when it came out. That movie already did not look very good, and to think, oh well, I'm gonna add, you know, $12 to the ticket price. I would never pay that. So it's like, it would depend on the movie for sure with me. Man, we are just killing it. This run is very good. I know I keep saying that, but you watch me struggle so often with really bad runs, or runs where we just cannot get a damage upgrade or whatever. And now we got Guppy's Head and Mom's Knife very early on. And it's like, we're just killing it. Chubb, even your upgraded form is no match for me. Hierophant is the Spirit Hearts. Should have saved them for after the fight in case we would take a hit or something. Gonna be a lot of bullets coming at us here. Okay, we dropped our rune. Oh, because I got the pill. Yeah, nothing really out of there other than a couple spirit hearts. Where's the boss fight? There's that slow effect. The slow effect doesn't matter much when we have Mom's Knife. Chariot, no. Ansuz, please. Because Mom's Knife, we melt the room so quickly. Oh my god, it's a cross shape. Okay, you got me. You got me pretty good. If we had tear effects, didn't even recognize it was a doppelganger until after I shot the knife. More spirit hearts. Great. So this fight should be just an absolute pushover. I keep bombing too early in that. Okay, absolutely devastated. Try to avoid. I mean, when we have so much damage like Mom's Knife or Brimstone, I honestly think it's better to just tank a few hits and get a good shot in on him than it is to try and dodge his bullets and work our way up there. We unlocked the Demon's Tail. Please be another level so I didn't waste my rune by not spending it. Great. Demon tail appeared in the basement. Got a HP up. This, again, requires a key that we don't have. Also 4 red chests that seem not very good. Okay. So, use Ansus. Going down and to the left. What is this? Health down. Are you a wizard? I mean, whatever. Little gurglings or whatever. It would depend for sure on the movie. Because, like I said, I would watch the James Bond when it came out. I'm a big fan. I still haven't seen Spectre, actually, now that I think about it. I own it. I just never have been in the mood to watch the thing. I really liked Casino Royale, even though I know it's one that people who are like actual fans of the franchise are kind of like, this is not a good James Bond movie. I love... Oh, I just completely blanked on her name. The woman who's the main female, you know, I mean, I guess she's not a protagonist per se, but she's the love interest in that movie. I think she's one of the most beautiful women in existence, and I absolutely love her as an actress, although she's been doing some garbage lately. Dark Shadows was just unbearably bad. God, what is her name? And I love Daniel Craig. Daniel Craig is like one of my favorite Bonds. Who are you? Who is this guy? Have we fought him before? I don't recognize you. You seem to have a lot of HP, but also I have Mom's knife, so this is very easy. Plus, anytime we get hit, we get to level up our... let's just stay out of there. We get to... every time we take damage, we can use Guppy's head again, so... This is a really easy fight. Would you like to do a victory lap? What is that? We unlocked Demon Baby. They disappeared. I don't know. We unlocked a bunch of stuff. The hell is a victory lap? Sure. Demon Baby, Golden God, you are the best. The gate is open. Oh. 50. We're at an hour already. What, it's just another run? But we start with everything we just had? Or like, is it harder? I don't understand. Why would you do this? This is like, you already won. What's the point of doing this? God, we're at an hour? Okay, it's gonna be a long episode. Some stony boys. So I'll tell you what, Internet. It's been an hour. I like to take breaks in between episodes. Do we even need to hit like the item room or whatever? We have a winning run already. Let's go look for the item room. I'll tell you what. We'll clear this floor. I'm going to go smoke a cigarette and take a break and try to get my head on right so we could actually give different commentary. Dead bird is fine, I guess. And we'll come back. We'll do this. And it'll be like a 2-hour episode. Maybe I'll cut it. And that was a waste of a key. It's just pin. I thought maybe it would be like super enemies or something. Doesn't really seem to be the case, though. And presumably this will be a fast run. We do have Mom's knife. We have Guppy's head. I mean, we already won a run, so we know we have the kind of the requirements to do so. And we have tons of money, so we can just dump that into buying items at the shop and stuff. Yeah, we can... Oh, it teleported us. Oop, free heart. Sure. Looks like we're going to have a lot of red hearts on this run. Next floor. I mean, is it even... Again, is it even worth it to pick up the item rooms at this point? Tears up. Oh, man. We unlocked this item just recently. We can't take it because it's not going to do anything. We have Mom's knife. And it would cost us 2 hearts. Is it a damage up as well, or is it just turns our stuff into sides? I don't want to mess up the run. I'm going to leave it alone. We will go look for the item room, I guess. We could also look for our shop, like I said we would. Seeing some portals. I don't usually see portals. We can play a Judgment a little bit. I mean, it'll just give us more HP probably, but even if we fill up Azazel's red heart containers, I mean, that's something. We got Bumbo. It's the pickup bumbo, so that's not super valuable. But whatever. Looking for a shop, looking for an item room. Would love to take a break and have a cigarette. Arcade? No, item room. Why did that cost a penny instead of a key? Robo Baby, I don't really care about you. I don't know what this is. Transcendent Tears. Well, it doesn't seem to have an effect on us. I guess it could have ruined our run potentially if we had regular tears, but we don't, so. Really would like more keys. We have so many bombs already, and I don't really use them properly anyway. Here's another. Yeah, it requires a coin on a victory lap, I guess. I don't really want the pill bottle. I don't know what this is. Filled with goodies. Probably just drops more stuff. See, oh, you're a donation machine. I thought you were a. Thought you were something else. Yes, mother. So we got another knife. We'll take judgment and Guppy's head, of course. I'm excited. I'm drowsy. Yeah, none of those are very good. You don't have a key for sale either. What is this? The Fool? Yeah, let's just play the other judgment, and then we'll carry the Fool with us for a teleport. Gimme, 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 gimme. Nope. Give me the red heart container, please. Give me an item that ups my health. Nope. Come on now. Don't be difficult. You're really annoying me now. I'm tempted to blow you up, but that would be rude. Okay, fuck this guy. That's annoying. Dump the rest in the donation machine. We really don't need anything on this run, so we might as well just chug our coins in there. Oh, Transcend. Oh, Continuum is the one that lets us attack across the screen. That's right. Okay, that's fine. Guppy's head, of course. And, yeah, we'll head down. I'm going to take a break because God knows how much longer this will be. We're at 1 hour and 1 minute. Yeah. Go ahead and pause this here. Hopefully come back with some commentary so we're not just continually rambling. But, yeah, I'll be back in a moment. Okay, took a break, came back. Let's blow through this. The only reason I'm doing this is because I gotta assume there's an achievement attached to this that might unlock some new items, which would be fine. Would be nice, you know. I feel like we still have hundreds of items to unlock. I know most of them come from the challenges, it seems like, but can't always be doing the challenges because they get a little frustrating when it's, some of them just seem real bonkers bad, like they're actively bad. So we'll do this. We'll dump most of our coins in the donation machine. We don't need anything at this point to win the game. We know we can do it. I was tempted to go to Hush this time since we have such a high damage run, but since we've already done Hush and it's not really a guaranteed win, it can be pretty difficult to fight Hush. Last time we fought Hush, I think we almost died even though we went in with like max HP and stuff. So I'd rather not risk it. I'd rather win for sure. That way we can guarantee if there's an unlockable that we'll get it. So we're gonna just do that. I guess we'll check the secret room. I do like these things, but that's a no from me, dog. Okay, 2 pennies. The bombs are irrelevant at this point. Hello, you're dead. Okay, moving on. Bandage again. Okay. Take ceremonial robes. I don't really need Ghost Baby. What is this? Spirit Heart we can't use. It's fine. Send me down. Yeah, just crushing it at this point. I don't think the shops and item rooms are really worth. Oh, I should have looked for the shop. You know what? I don't even want to play you. Should have looked for the shop in case there's a donation machine. We could put some more coins into it. Stopwatch is still doing some work for us. It's interesting. It slows the music as well. Guess we'll open this. Anything that could give us some pennies for the donation machine. Oh, tried to go back, and of course the door is closed now. Okay. Yeah, went out again today. Just because, like, although at this point I could shelter in place for a couple weeks, it depends if the water would stay on. I have been unable to go. So usually I go to Walmart at night, but they've been closed overnight lately for stocking. So like I was gonna buy jeans the other day and I couldn't because it was closed. This is the item room. I thought this was the shop. Scapular, you have been blessed. I don't really know what that means. Okay. So I haven't been able to pick up like cheap gallons of water. I have a lot of containers. I thought I would just, you know, if they said shelter in place, I would just fill up, you know, all the jugs of tea. I drink a lot of tea. I would just fill them up and store them. Because water, that's a fire you walked into, you dummy. Because, like, you know, water is not something that... This gives challenge up. We'll take that. I don't know if that would make the run any harder or not. We'll blow you up, too, in case you give coins. No. Okay. Why does that say 201? It just said more than that. I guess you can't put coins in on a victory run? That's a little disappointing. I don't see any reason why that should be the case, but... You know, Isaac is like that. It just does that kind of stuff for no reason. So there's really no reason for us to do shops or donation machines. I mean... And you know what? I'm going to be real mad if we get to the end of this and it turns out that you can't get achievements on a victory run. Because that would be real annoying. Sure, we'll take this. Pill, speed up. I mean, we don't need speed. Krampus, doesn't matter. Give me the rock. Nope. I mean, we don't need Krampus's head. We have Guppy's head. Just blaze through this. This actually is probably going to be a really fast run. I didn't really think... I kind of thought, like, oh, this is going to take forever. Because it's going to be another full run. But with Mom's knife and everything... I mean, look how many flies we have. Even if we didn't kill something instantly with Mom's knife, it's like... Everything is dying so quickly. Okay. So we'll just look for the boss fight, I guess. So this will be a quick run. So I haven't been able to buy water, but I have like food and stuff for several weeks. I would be fine if they were like, hey, stop leaving your house or else. It's a crime to leave your house now. I would still be fine. And in fact, I know that a lot of people are freaked out about isolation, but I basically have lived the last like 7 or 8 years of my life in complete isolation. You know, when I came home from being incarcerated, it was a really hard adjustment for me, and I never would go out or do anything. You know, I had a lady friend over, you know, or two over the course of the last several years, but like I don't go out, I don't do things. I feel much more comfortable in my home. I have, like I said, pretty bad PTSD. Depends on the day. I always say that, but it really depends on the day. Some days I'm perfectly fine. But some days I feel really uncomfortable leaving my house or stuff like that. So for me, isolating would be even, I was going to say not a big deal, but even like something I would enjoy being at home and having an excuse to not leave my house is almost something that I would prefer. Is this the active item? Oh, I can't buy items anymore? We're full up on items? I didn't know that was a thing. But okay. Blow this up. Yeah, kind of messed that up, huh? I don't even know why I'm blowing it up. It's pointless. Let's just run through this run. There's no reason to... So I can pick up the all stats up. Why can't I shop anymore? Oh, did I not have coins? That's probably why. I don't know what this is. Never going to get to use the Whore Babylon on this run. I sure hope getting more items doesn't replace old items or anything like that, because I think our post-it note is filled now. Ooh, I have a splinter. That's not fun. Ow. Okay. We'll deal with that after the episode, I guess. And I know that's a weird thing to say, because I know a lot of people are freaked out. Let's just use the Emperor. I know we could have saved it for a later floor, but like, also I just want to run through this. We'll take the Polaroid this time. We'll go to the Isaac fight. What is this? What is this skull? Oh, it's the boss room on the minimap. My bad. We'll check this. I don't really want bloody baby. Get out of here. You know, I never thought about it. The hands, if they grab you, they teleport you back a room. So putting them in the devil deal seems like a dick move. Because if you get pulled back a room, you would lose your devil deal. So you kind of have to make the decision or know that you're not going to get grabbed. Okay. Yeah, I know people are scared and they don't like isolating, but for me it's a very comfortable thing to be isolated in my home. So like, basically if my work was like, hey, we're laying off, that would actually be kind of comforting to me, because I could just stay at home where I feel safe and comfortable. You know, again, it's very much a PTSD type paranoia, agoraphobia kind of thing. Is agoraphobia the one where you don't like leaving your house? Tons of keys there. Yeah, I like being at home. Man, that splinter really hurts. So that's a lot of fun. I have very old wood floors that are like very splintery. So I often get splinters. In fact, this hurts a lot. Give me a minute. Oh, it was a tiny splinter. I know it's a weird thing to stop a video for, but came out real easy. Last time I had this splinter, I had to really dig for it, so it's kind of nice that this one just popped right out. It was on my little toe. Got me right through my sock. I always wear socks when I'm sitting around the house. I usually kick my shoes off, but I don't do anything about my socks, which I know is a weird thing. Some people, like, I used to sleep in my socks, and a lot of people were like, "That's disgusting. Why would you do that?" And I was like, "Why is that gross? It's just socks." But apparently, people have strong opinions on that. I also like wearing pajama bottoms, despite being a man. I know a lot of guys who are like, "You sleep in pajama bottoms?" Or maybe that was just because I was a teenager at the time, and guys, when you're a teenager, it's all about hypermasculinity, and it's like, only girls wear pajama bottoms. And it's like, no, also, you know, people who like being comfortable wear pajama bottoms. Okay, we're not going to pick that up because that's going to be a meat cube or whatever. We can't see what the items are. I can't believe we're doing a second run and we still haven't become Guppy. Just give me these. Just give me them. Rotten Baby. Fear Shot. Sure. Whatever. We had all these hearts. It doesn't matter. Oh, it's the pony. I do not want the pony. Give me Guppy's head. Get me out of here. We have so many flies. Yeah, I don't know. Hypermasculinity when you're a teenager. Anyway, yeah, sheltering in place is like freaking a lot of people out. You know, and it's like, I do YouTube, and I'm getting a lot of comments from people who are like, "Hey man, I'm stuck at home. Thanks for the content." You know, one up. I mean, did we need one up? Oh, and we're a mushroom now. That's interesting. That's an interesting development. I like mushrooms. That's fine. We can be Toad. I completely blanked on what I was just talking about. So, yeah. So anyway, yeah, I went shopping again today. Just popped out to the dollar store and was like, you know, we're running a little low on toilet paper. People have been buying it up. Last time I was there, I heard a lady say, like, a guy was like, "Hey, do you have hand sanitizer or toilet paper?" And she, like, laughed at him and was like, "No, the truck comes Thursday, and even when we get the truck, it's going to sell out immediately." So I was like, oh, geez, okay. I don't usually care about the toilet paper thing. I know a lot of people, that's their go-to in an emergency, is like, "Man, I need enough toilet paper," which to me is dumb. You should be focused on buying food and water, and just in case you get stuck inside and you can't go. Man, we're getting a lot of transformations here. What is this? Infested. Sure. So I was like, you know what? It's Thursday. I'll swing back by. I want to buy a little bit more soup and stuff anyway, because, you know, I'm eating food throughout the week, and I wouldn't hate replenishing my stocks, you know, and keeping up a healthy amount of food, just because it is kind of a pseudo-emergency situation. You never really know. If we could get 2 angel statues and kill them, we could get the key and go to, like, one of the truly end game bosses. That would be pretty cool. The odds of us finding another one are very unlikely, though, unfortunately. Check the devil deal. Neither of those really benefit me. Again, could do boss rush. No, this is the blue womb. Nah, take me up to fight Isaac. So if we could find a secret room here that has an angel in it, we could maybe get the other key piece. But it does seem really unlikely at the moment. So I went out and bought some more soup, which is of course why I went and bought some tea and stuff that I normally buy. And I saw they actually had toilet paper, and it's like 99% dollar store brand toilet paper that looks, you know, probably like it feels like sandpaper, which wouldn't that be fun? So I wasn't super thrilled about that. But they had some like name brand, so I was like, all right, I'll buy, you know, a pack of 4 rolls or whatever. When I was incarcerated, you were only permitted to have 2 rolls of toilet paper per person per week. Now we got around that, you know. For a while I was a block worker, which meant I could go into the supply room by myself, and you could exchange and just take a roll, and nobody cared. Like even the COs did not care really. But otherwise, you had to exchange 1-for-1 toilet paper rolls for a roll of toilet paper, and you were limited to 2 rolls per week. And you got to understand, when you're incarcerated, you don't have paper towels, you don't have washcloths really. You only have what you have a washcloth you shower with. So anytime you spill anything, anytime you have to wipe down your desk or dust or whatever, you use toilet paper. So it's like 2 rolls was not nearly enough for people, but it's what they gave us. And I thought, like, you know, two rolls per week. If I buy a pack of 4, that'll last me a while. It's not like it's a big deal. So I thought I'll just, you know, we have some at the house, but I'll buy a pack and keep it in my room and just kind of say, like, okay, well, if the family runs out for any reason, people keep buying it, like they're all in a panic and freaking out, and everybody's buying, you know, 3 packs at a time of you know, big. People are going into stores and getting like the big, like 10 or 12 roll packs, and they're getting 3 or 4 packs at a time. You know, you could see how they might run out. Oh man, I was really hoping you'd have another angel in here. So I don't think we're going to be able to go to the final boss, which I don't even know who that is. But we already have Steam Sale. But yeah, that's a little disappointing, and I'm really hoping this unlocks an achievement, because like, if I did all this for nothing and it's just going to be a mega episode that, like, man, we killed him before he even transformed into his second form. If you know, I added an extra half hour to this episode, it's going to be a nightmare to edit and upload this. It's going to take forever to upload this. I'll take this, take this, take this. We have 2 conjoined friends, by the way. No, I don't want the finger thing. We don't have anything that will let us reveal the map, so we're just going to have to blow through these rooms like we did on the last floor. Are you not dead? Oh. Okay. Sorry, I thought that was weird. Oh, it is the upgrading Bumbo. I thought you were the Bumbo that... Okay. If I had known that, I would have been feeding you, although we don't need to feed you, given how amazing our run is. Okay. Slowed these boys down. Great. So I bought a pack of 4 rolls of toilet paper, and I feel bad about it because, like, we didn't need it. We're getting low, but it's not like we were out of it. And I felt kind of bad because I was like, you know, people are buying it. This lady at the cashier, you know, she knows me. I come in here, you know, once or twice a week to the dollar store. So she knows that here I am buying toilet paper like every other idiot, you know, who's freaking out about things. And I felt really bad about it. But I also was like, you know, you do need toilet paper, kind of. So why should you feel bad for, you know, having... Like, and it's like, if I had gone crazy and bought... Because there were many rolls there. I could have bought, like, 5 packs, but I didn't. Because I'm a rational human being, you know? So it's like, how bad could it be, really? This is, like, the best red chest room we've ever seen. But it didn't really have much. Oh, Cursed Eye is not a good item. I thought that was Mom's Pearl. But whatever. Because Cursed Eye, I think anytime you take damage, it has a chance of teleporting you out of the room, which would be real annoying. So let's deal with Blue Baby. Should be a really easy fight. Absolutely destroyed Blue Baby there. Give me an achievement. Please give me an achievement. Oh my god, all of that was for nothing. Okay. Well, internet, enjoy your hour and 20-minute-ish video. Oh god, I hate that there was nothing unlocked. What's the point of a victory lap then? I don't understand. I thought it would give me an achievement or open up a new area or something. That's really disappointing. Anyway, whatever. It was a great run. Felt really good playing it. We were just melting enemies by the end there. So, and Splinter notwithstanding, it was a pretty pretty good run, and hopefully my commentary made sense. I know, again, at the beginning was a little bit Trump-oriented, but it gets frustrating, you know. Anyway, that's going to do it. Thanks for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. I'll be back with more Binding of Isaac Afterbirth Plus in the near future. I'll see you next time.